out from this position?
Everything has been good. Yeah.
So guys, it's another time because I have she got to know that how things are just running outside here in terms of fish farming and everything that's taking place and to outside, because the last time we were at the chicken farming.
Yeah, chicken farming.
And also other production that I have at my home.
Yes.
So today we are in fish farming because I talked about that a specific day we could not have much time to come to this position because it's how many kilometers have you seen from Nyaboanse?
It's like 5 kilometers.
No.
It's too far from Nyaboanse.
It's approximately 2 kilometers from Nyaboanse.
That distance
2 kilometers.
is too long.
Huh?
It's too long. That distance is too long.
You know, 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. So 1,000 meters from here to the road there and the other road to Nyaboanse. So it's around 2 point something kilometers.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit far. So coming with the legs, it will be so hard. You saw?
Yeah.
You see it, eh? So that's how I talked about we cannot reach here because most of the time, and also walking. You know, sometimes we have some ladies outside here. Even walking is a problem. You know?
But for me, walking isn't a problem. It's only because I wanted to save time. That's why I used motorbike.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we are talking about you have some colors. What are those colors for?
This color.
I see some colors in her.
This is black. As you know, black is for Africans.
Guys,
black.
she has a black. I don't know if it's not a color. It's a lean. A dark
this
lean
is
here.
for beauty. For beauty, and it.
So to refresh to see the hair, which are called
This
locks.
is a wool. Not a rock. It's a wool.
It's a wool.
Yeah.
So what's the name now of the whole of this? It's called wool.
This is it's a Ruben wool. I use it to plait my hair.
Okay.
Yeah, and my hair is so painful because I use the wool. So that's why I can't. That's why I've tried.
Did you show the people how they're just
okay, my
them?
new appearance. Let me show you, but it's painful.
How is it painful? Ooh, Jesus!
You see, they were using the.
We have her here now, live.
Hey. See?
Let me bring a live streaming here, so as we can now see how things are moving outside here. Guys, we have her here. Look at her. She's here live.
Yeah, these things are so painful.
Because I see you have Bluetooth earphones here, black hair, black.
I just like black.
Black. Now this color is now reflecting a little bit. Can you tell us now from the beauty, how is it reflecting? Because it's not from her.
I just.
Or you want to be an Indian?
I applied it. I like Indians. I like the way they decorate themselves.
Okay.
The makeups and everything.
Okay.
It is not coming from up because I apply it when I have already tied this.
Okay. And guys, we have such kind of the fabrics always coming from Tanzania.
Yeah.
Here we call them vitenge. Or some people call it kanga.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also mostly the Nigerians, the Ghanaians, they have such kind of the fabrics which are most, and we have two types. We have this kind of the fabric, and we have the low quality and the high quality. I like now, this is now the real village vlog. Look at how she is, very normal, because this one here, how much is this one here now?
This is a dera, it's around 400 shillings.
But I know this one's here for the people who are have diploma.
Diploma, what's the meaning of diploma? Pregnancy, you're talking about? No, anyone can wear these.
Huh?
Yeah, anyone can wear.
But they talk about whenever you wore this one without.
No, you can. Mine isn't. It doesn't show that if I don't have that.
Turn round.
Oh, am I going to turn around?
turn round. Yeah, spin
see,
round.
You see?
Hey, she's here. So I was to spot something here, guys. You know, they talk about whenever you dress this one here, it now gives you the real shape you are.
Yeah.
I like it. Even there's a guy called Ayamboke likes these ones too because she's from my village there. Everything is very fantastic. So if I want to gauge you, how can I gauge you in terms of talk about how you are in the rate of 1 to 10? How can you gauge yourself?
Myself, I can give myself 9.5.
9.5.
Yeah, because that's 0.5. No one was built. There is no one who is perfect.
No one is perfect.
Yeah. that 0.5 is for you.
For
it's meaning
perfection.
for you. Yeah. To
For the one
for
who is
myself, I will
perfecting.
give for me 9.5. I will give myself 9.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can ask you a question.
Okay.
Can I?
Ask.
Spell the word dichotomous.
Dichotomous.
Uh,
Dichotomous.
Uh-huh.
D-Y-C-O-T.
Uh-huh.
O
Mhm.
US. That's an
US using America. Okay, no problem. Yeah.
dichotomous key, or it is found in chemistry. Yeah.
Which dichotomous are we talking about?
There is dichotomous. There is that dichotomous key in chemistry, and there is
And that one
dichotomous in biology.
of germination is called
Dichotomous. It's also dichotomous.
okay.
Yeah.
So you have it already. You can just talk about, guys. We are a little bit starting here, and we are here a little bit to check on how the fish ponds are ongoing. And I can just spill this as a fact by now. It's just a small synopsis, and we talk about a small impact that last time that I came here, we had some miscellaneous challenges and to my field here in terms of fish farming, whereas I had one of my fish ponds here had a little damage onto this position. Then I remended it, and by now I can just say that I have made sure that everything is moving very fantastic from this position. And also right now the way we can just speak about is that the fish that I stocked here, most of the guys would be asking, why are the fish now? You know, you have the fish ponds here, where are the fish now? And even you, that was the first question you asked me.
When I reached here, I told you, I don't see the fish.
You want a fishing bait? Where is the fishing bait? You take one. By now, there's no fish here, and most of the guys know it as one of the person where I was just buying some of the fish from, which is called a hatchery. They just gave me a hooked up mission, because I purchased fish which are dwarf in nature, and they cannot grow whenever you subject them here with any amount of food. You know, sometimes we have this nature of fish. Whenever you subject them here, they cannot grow because of reluctant ability whenever they are just producing them. And to we talk about the hatcheries, you know.
Yeah.
So these people are talking about we have one of the hormones called methyltestosterone hormone.
Okay.
Have you ever heard about that one?
Metastaterol hormones.
Yes. Methyltestosterone hormone. So
Those are the
methyltestosterone
hormones
hormone.
that prevent something from
No.
becoming bigger.
That one is to convert the small fish, which is the whenever they are just hatched. For the first time they are just hatched, you know. So they are called fries, you know, the categories of fish. Whenever they are just produced the first day, it's called a fry. Whenever they reach 30 days, it's called a fingerling. So now from a fingerling, it's about 3 grams to 5 grams to 10 grams. From 10 grams now, it's called a post fingerlings.
Okay.
Exactly. So whenever we go to purchase, or whenever they are just hatched there, for the first time one day, they're subjected into a container which is just restrained unto them and gauged with more of oxygen concentration inside. They have pumps that brings in oxygen. So they are given such kind of the methyltestosterone hormone mixed with feeds, then they are just fed. But we have a challenge from there, because I want to know more about that one, because the company I went for the first time, even whenever I was starting this channel, I ever went there and I made some of some videos from there, and I talked to that company manager and everything, and we talked about more of the things that are just done unto that company, and what the preventives and everything done to such kind of the fish before you can just go and pick them. So they were given assignment with the government, so as they can even produce and sell to other farmers, and them they have their own fish ponds there, and they are rearing some fish. So I want to have a video with them one day, a conversation, so as I can know why are they using such kind of the hormones, and why are their fish are not growing. Because whenever I went there, I got their sustainability of words, and I saw some fish. I was, oh my God, I want to have such kind of the fish and to my fish ponds. And also I went to their farms and I saw how they're just practicing, you know. So whenever I purchased my fish from there and to my area, and I told them, no, I'm coming so as you can just package, you know, packaging is packaged. Even Marwa was there during that time, we were packaging the fish. So we went and we found that they have already packaged some cartons already.
So
we are not there.
You were not
yeah.
there when
so we went and they were finishing now the last one because maybe they had us, so they maybe thought about, oh, let's now act like now we are on the process. But even from that process, from my view, I even saw that this kind of fish, some are big, some are small, some are somehow medium, small a little bit, even like fries here. I was not satisfied with that, but I was about, oh, and also they give you good sweet words. You know, now I have to add you a little bit in. And even imagine 1,000 fish, they are counting with fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, they're just, you know, if it's just placed here, they're just separating it 1, 2, 3, 4, you know. Okay. Let me show you, for instance, for instance, we have such kind of the stuffs here, you know. So it's these ones here, they are the fish. So they are just 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's not accurate at the same time because you can never know these people. Can this guy confuse? Maybe I reached 500, I say 600. Yeah. So accuracy, I'm just not good in terms of that, the accuracy of counting. And also how small they are. Imagine counting to 1,000. So I was not in that mode of maybe asking too much questions, because the same day I can just tell you guys it was the same day Marwa's pump was stolen from Marwa compound. Okay. So we were coming from Kisumu, and that's when the day I purchased this kind of a cloth. It's called a wader cloth. Okay. Wader. This it's a waterproof.
So you enter.
Yeah, you can enter inside there. It's a waterproof. So it's the same day I just purchased this from there, and several nets that brought some chaos to Marwa there with Congrats Mom. So that's the point I'm just speaking about. Whenever we reached there, Marwa's head was bumping. Who stole my pump? Who stole my pump? Who stole my pump? So even whenever we reached there, Marwa told me, if they have not packaged, we are leaving them there, we are leaving you there, and we'll come at your own profit, or talk about transport, you know. Yeah. So I called the guy, hey, where have you reached? Have you packaged? Or no, wait for us so as we can package, so as we can even see. And no, they talked about, oh, we have already packaged 3, we are ongoing with 1. So whenever we reached there, we found they're just packaging 1, the last one. And Marwa was about to give me the pay bill, I pay and everything. And we were at a very hurry, very hurry. And it was not like a normal person during that day. Okay. The head was, I don't know where, because you cannot even say, hey, Marwa, can I... Who stole my pump? That was the only words he was just using that day, you know. So whenever we reached there, we got their packaging, the last one, but I was not satisfied with their packaging. And also the package they gave me, some fish were big, some were small. But the day I went there for the video, I saw some good quality of talk about the fingerlings that are of the same size. But during that day, I could not ask much question, because if I tell Marwa, I'm not satisfied with this, he could just tell me, you will remain here because I have much things to do. During that time, Alex was, hey, Alex, where have you reached? What and what and what? Go to the police station, record everything. A little bit, Yitriba, where are you? Go and lit generator so as I can see from the CCTV. For a little bit, he's calling the guy of electricity. Why is the Wi-Fi not doing? A little bit, he's just calling the guys who installed CCTV. Why is the CCTV not reflecting onto my phone? So he was somehow busy with the phone. So you could not just, hey, Marwa, I can, let me express myself. You cannot, you know. And also the boss is the boss, you know. You have to respect the boss agenda and everything. So we had to commence from there, and we came here.
So that's the issue or the problem, that you don't have the fish.
No. Now we are coming to the point now. I came with the fish and I stocked them onto the fish ponds here. All of 3. I have 3 fish ponds here. This is the big one, followed by that one at the far end, and the upper one, yeah? So we have such kind of the three. So it's this one, the upper one, and the third one at the far end. So this kind of the fish, I stocked every fish. This one and this first one here, and the second one, I stocked 1,500, 1,500 each. And the upper one, I stocked 1,000 during that time. So I purchased 4,000 fingerlings.
Okay.
So it reached a time, then we purchased food with Ayamaro. I purchased mine from the county. Ayamaro purchased his from Nairobi, a company called Linalia. Then from that package, the first package, before it came, because whenever you purchase, the guy told us, I'm going to just put the money, then I'll send you the invoice, put their money, then I'll be sending. So we were waiting for the package to arrive of the food, but the guy told us, the guy who was to pick the package from that company never turned on to that position. So it had to stay there. So we talked about, let's now add another one. Then I added mine, you know. So as you can just package all together, then send it here. So the fee was a little bit chargeable. It's like 1,600 there, so that the package can arrive. So during that day now, they packaged all the feeds, then they came. So I was trying to feed them here, but the growing rate was very slow. And you can just imagine I fed them with like almost 25,000 shillings for like 3.5 months to 4 months.
So that company let you down?
No. The company now of the feeds, now I want now to gauge between the feeds and between the company that sold me the fish, which has a failure. Which one has a failure? That's one. That's what I want to venture in, and I'm gonna be going to have a video with the production and how the rearing of fish is done there. And one day I'll go to this company of feeds, and even right now they're just calling me, hey Gentu, how are you? No, they call me Samson. Hey Samson, how are you? I said, I'm very, very fine. So they talk about, oh, do you remember Linalia? Yeah. So you are our client. Are you going to purchase another feeds? So they are subjecting themselves so as I can purchase other feeds. So I'm doubting two positions between the people producing the fish and between the feeds.
Okay. You have said you and Marwa bought the fish from the same company. Are Marwa's fish?
No. Ayamaro never needed some small fish to his fish ponds.
So
I told Ayamaro, I have some fish, you can purchase them from me. So as I give you big ones, then I purchase
the
small ones.
So him
up to now, I think the fish are there.
So
I hope so.
They're
the fish
the
are
big
there.
fish.
They are so big,
so
my
you're
friend.
the one who went a loss.
So I'm the one who has won a loss now. Because of the failure. There's a failure somewhere. Because the ones that I sold to him, probably they are so growing. Because we have two types of fish that I always rear. We have the bright red tilapia and the bright black tilapia. The red ones grow very quickly. And the growth rate is very quickly. But the bright black, the growth rate is a little bit not so fast like the red ones. But if they full grow, they grow in a bigger size than the red ones.
Okay.
And also, you know, a tilapia fish stays for about 10 good years, and it should reach around 5 kgs. So whenever I stocked them here, after 4 months, last month only, I just came here with a bait. Then I wanted to see the size, because even me, I have the knowledge because I have been rearing some fish here.
For
4 months,
for a long period
4
of
months,
time.
the fish should be more than 150 grams. For the people who want to rear some fish, 4 months, the fish is 150 grams and above. But mine, what? Do you know? Do you want to hear the grams they were per each? They have not even reached 70.
Why?
For 4 months.
So you fished them?
So I had to remove, because now they are going to have a wastage. I'm now wasting feeds because I was using the concentrate feeds. It's not like even previously before I joined YouTube, I was using concentrates and also mixing the local ones, then I feed them. But now I have only concentrate, then they're not even growing. So there's a little doubt somewhere between the company selling feeds and the company selling
fish.
because I will not blame much of the company. You are staggering. What's the problem? If you fall here, you fall.
There is a river down here, so
Exactly.
the water is flowing, and it's a little bit shocking.
Shocking.
Yeah.
It's a place that you can even see. Oh, one day I'll just come and trim here a little bit, so as you can see how water is just flowing down here.
Okay.
So this is called River YouTube. I don't know if you know that name.
River YouTube.
River YouTube, because it's lying between the people who are big in YouTube. Because Ayamaro there used this river to construct his house until where it has reached. So that's why they just named it River YouTube, because it has supplemented more of the YouTubers. It has grown more of the YouTubers from Mawera, from Issa Farmer. They were using this water so as they can get their standards of living upgraded because of the wages from Ayamaro. And even Issa Farmer was the biggest farmer there during the kitchen garden and everything like that. Okay. So we can just speak about, but I'm now doubting the fish were the problem to me.
The fish were the problem.
Because the same feeds Ayamaro purchased, the same feeds I had. And when you see to Ayamaro, I had already stocked there what's called ornamental fish. The red one. We had a koi carp. Have you ever had a koi carp? We have koi carp, we have red carment, we have shobonkin, we have a poultry, we have gulpies. Oh, it has went off.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Due to unconditional sucker. Due to unconditional circumstances went off.
Yeah.
Sorry for that challenge a little bit, because we are using phones here. I don't know even mine how it's just ongoing. Even me fire were going slow a little bit. So oh, you have paused.
I have removed the. Okay.
We go on. Yeah, it's going. It's recording. So guys, for me, I'm now doubting this act of the fish, because Ayamaro has we have koi carp, we have red carment, we have shobonkin, we have swordtail, we have poultry, we have it's called golden, silver golden, we have red golden, and also we have the tilapia inside there. So we have more than 9 species of fish there. And the last time I was there, they were so big, and I was using the same feeds to feed them, and gauged to an equivalence that they are just going to grow more because the feeds were concentrate. So I don't know why mine never grew, and Ayamaro were growing so quickly. I don't know why. So I will just gauge that the fish were the problem.
Okay.
And that's why now you can now see the fish ponds now. Even this one is not yet ready. It's now, I have not sealed there properly. So I had done what's called drying the pond. Then from drying the pond, I had decided that I have to kill all the organisms that are inside there via the use of calcium oxide. And the calcium oxide, I think you know it.
Yeah, I know calcium oxide.
Yeah, but the agrovet one.
Yeah.
Yeah, agro. So whenever you just sprinkle inside here, it will kill all the organisms that are scrolling and all, some like the tadpoles, wild fish now. So I had now cleared everything. Now this water, I have to clear it out again, because now it's the one decomposing such kind of the calcium oxide. Then I just release it outside.
Okay.
Then after that, now I seal properly. You know, sealing now you have to compact it very heavily, so as the water will not have a leakage from the dikes. The leakage, we call it seepages. So we don't have much of the seepages onto the fish ponds. So from there now, that's why you can even see the fish ponds here. And I have a wheelbarrow there. I want some people to come and seal the upper one, because it's now ready to be sealed, to be compacted heavily. Then it accumulates with water. Then I do what's called fertilization. Fertilization is enriching water with natural natural nutrients relevant for the growth of algae, phytoplanktons and zooplanktons, and to the fish pond. So as whenever I stock here some fish, but by now I'm not going to stock from that company. And I'm not going to stock small ones. I'm going to stock big ones, more than 5 grams and above.
Okay.
Yeah.
One question.
Yeah.
Do those fish reproduce or
No.
reproduce when they're inside the fish
No,
pond?
no. I talked about we have a hormone called methyltestosterone. The work of that hormone is to change, well, as the fish are small, they are somehow small, it's to change the fish, which is just the female, to male. Have you ever heard that one?
No.
So that hormone is to change female fries to male.
Okay.
That's why it's just mixed with the food, then they're just given and they eat. So the female ones, because they are so small, like a mosquito, even a mosquito is big, a tiny substance, you know, tiny stuff. So whenever they're just fed, now whenever they grow, they're now turning and responding to that chemical, and now their bodies are turning into male. But we don't have 100% the way you talked about. You gauged yourself 9.5. No, why not 10? So even them, they have a little bit. They are not perfect and 100%. We have them producing male to female at a ratio of 5 to 2 or 3 to 1.
Okay.
So we always, now I'm coming to a point that we are rearing only male. Only male.
Fish.
But now from the example when I was removing some fish from here, I got that I have so many offsprings, like 1 million. You see? So we had a problem now, because the fish, why are they reproducing? Because they talk about they are the male. Why am I then getting some small fries and small fingerlings here?
Because that one, it will make you to have more fish in the pond.
No. That's bringing competition into the farm. That's bringing competition, because this is for the commercial purposes. It's not for home consumption or something like that.
Okay.
So whenever we rear here some only male fish, it means that they will grow of the same size, and very quickly you just remove them all, then you bring others. Okay. But if you just let them multiply into the fish pond, it means that you'll just, whenever these ones are, you know, a fish can even reproduce, or yeah, we can talk about reproduce, or hatching some small fish here. 2 months only, it's capable of getting some, reproducing here some small fish. So it means that if there are 1,000, now you can calculate how many fish you will have there. And one fish can have up to 100,000. You see?
Okay. Maybe we can talk about the maintenance of the fish and the fish pond.
Oh, the fish ponds. Whenever you have just harvested the fish, like right now here, I do have fish here. I make sure that whenever you remove the fish, then you make sure that whenever you are drying the pond, before you start drying the pond, remove the extra silt soil, which is just inside there, because sometimes you are throwing there some of manure, some of cow dung, some of chime inside there. So that soil is loose. It looks like clay soil, but loose, and it's called a silt soil. So whenever you remove it out and make sure that the pond is leveled again, then you leave the fish pond to dry. Then after drying, apply such kind of the calcium oxide to kill all the organisms that will interfere with the second cropping you are doing. Whenever I talk about second cropping, it's second restocking. And sometimes if you leave here some tadpoles, it means that whenever you are restocking, the tadpoles will a little bit be bigger than the fish. So they might be eating the fish already, And also, you can never know. The maintenance practices is done. We have the outside and inside. Inside, maintenance practice of inside is treating water, so as it can have green color, which is green color is having what's called algae concentration. Yeah. They like algae mostly because it has a balanced diet, but it has a low growth rate to the fish. So that's the maintenance. But outside here, you should make sure that you are slashing all the dikes where you are just stepping around. It should be just slashed very firmly. Exactly.
So the big challenge is the fish into the fish pond.
The challenges we have here are many. The challenges we have here are many.
So what advice can you give if someone wants to start a fish pond project, fish farming, for commercial purpose?
Okay,
what is the
let me say
advice
this.
Or the tutorials or any other steps he can take first before starting that project?
Okay, first time. If you don't have a space provided for you to cultivate, or you want to rear some fish, make sure that the area you are is a swampy area. That's the first point.
So,
it should be a swampy area.
So even this one, this is your water. What's the source of the water?
It's coming from down, capillary.
Down?
Yeah. I don't have any inlet. These fish ponds don't have any inlet. They only have outlets.
Water. This water.
Yeah.
So
only
after
outlets.
you have cleared all the water,
then you seal where you have
from
just
the pond,
where you opened. Whenever
others
you
will
seal,
come
water is just rising.
by itself.
You can just go there. Then you can see.
What if there is, we call it
We call it
dryness, kiangazi.
Oh, by now it's a sunny season.
Yeah.
So we might be having a challenge. Okay, my battery is a little bit low. So let me change a battery, then we continue.
Okay.
This way?
Yeah.
Because of the sun?
Yeah, because of the
that
sun.
One, that one. Exactly. So I have to put it this one. Exactly. So as you can see this fish pond here, it's the third fish pond. So you can now see where water is coming from. Do you see now?
Oh, yeah.
You have now seen. So there's no inlet coming inside. So we have water coming from that top side coming in, because I talked about whenever you want to select a place relevant for you to stock some fish, you should make sure that your place it's either a swampy area, or you want to construct it's called a liners fish pond. Liners fish pond, it's the use of the polythene. Have you ever seen the fish ponds that have polythene?
Down.
Down.
Yeah.
So those ones, they should have an inlet and an outlet, you know.
Yeah.
So you should have water pumped in, or you can just decide that I have such kind of the fish pond, but it doesn't have water. So I can decide to have covering it via the polythene. It's called a liner. Then I have water if it's water coming from there, because I can see water is coming from that position. So it means that we have water coming from outside. So I can just tap it from outside, then it comes in via that. And also we have some, like this fish ponds here, there are more, because this area is, let's talk about it's silt, and also the ground, the bottom, it has silt and also clay soil. Okay. So this is more perfect than the liners, because we shall have much of the phytoplanktons and zooplanktons coming out, like we have the organisms that are always onto the soil, like earthworm, you know, fish eat earthworm. But the liners, they cannot have such kind of the neutrality of the substances. You know, fish cannot depend on only feeding them, so they can only search for their own feeds, you know. And also we have this kind of grass alongside the fish pond. It means that whenever it's just going in, it means that the fish can eat it, you know. So those are the kinds of the fish ponds we have. We have much of them. We have the cages, we have harpers, we have, these are called earthen fish ponds. We have liners, we have, it's called tank ponds. And also we can talk about, for Marwa now, it's the brand new, which is called the flying beam fish pond, which is the newest and no one has it anywhere, because I constructed it with my own acknowledgement and my skills onto that position. So right now you can even see now water is a little bit out. Then I want to be sealing at this position, because there's no any other organism playing inside here. And now whenever I seal here, water will be full automatically after only 3 days. Okay. Exactly, water will be full at this fish pond. Then I'll start what's called fertilization of the pond via the use of either manure, or either I can use a cow dung, which is very raw. You can just take the wet one, then you throw here. The purpose of that, you know, why do you use fertilizer onto the plants?
To increase fertility or nutrients.
To bring nutrients relevant for the growth of the crops. So even whenever you throw here some of manure, it means that it will neutralize water, then it will release nutrients relevant for the growth of crops. Which kind of crops are you talking about? Algae.
Algae.
Exactly. And also, whenever we have that turbidity of water, it should be green. Yeah. Whenever you have it now into the pond. Have you ever seen the pond say, so green, and we're talking about why are they so green? We have 5 preventive or impact that, or the positive impact of we fertilizing the ponds. The first one is to increase nutrients relevant for the growth of algae. The second one, it creates a barrier. No one can even spot a fish from up to the surface, because even you can now see this fish pond how it is. From only top side here to down here, it's like only 1 meter or 0.90 meters down. So it means that whenever water is so clear, you can see up to the bottom level. So it prevents from predator birds not to spot them direct. Not only predator birds, but also we have predator people.
Okay, yeah.
Exactly. So people, whenever you have such kind of a fish pond here, somebody cannot spot that, oh, the fish is there, whenever it's green. But whenever it's just pure water, somebody will just talk about, oh, this water, you cannot even see something. The third point is you can just use that water to water any crops outside the fish pond if you have nursery beds. The fifth point is whenever you use manure or cow dung, it scares snakes from getting around. Exactly. So you never get any snakes around your compound here because of that scent produced via the cow dung. So we talk about the fifth point is whenever you throw here some of like chime. Do you know chime? Chime is the ones that you go to slaughterhouses. Now whenever they bisect a cow, then they remove like it's like cow dung, but the raw one that has not been already digested. Do you know that one? Obuhu. Have you ever gone to a slaughterhouse?
No, I've never gone.
You have never. But you have ever seen a goat being slaughtered?
Yeah.
Then at the stomach, what did they remove from the stomach?
So they remove that's dirty matumbos. You call it intestines.
No. From the stomach inside. There
is that green.
Greenish substance.
Yeah.
That's what I'm called chime. It's not yet digested. Whenever you throw it here, you know it's grass-like. So you can throw it here, then the fish will eat that grass because it's already chewed and it's very soft. So we have 5 positive impact of using such kind of the green manure or the use of commercial fertilizer. But commercial fertilizer, you have to dilute it in water like DAP, then you sprinkle around the fish pond. So as whenever it goes to the water surface, it will just have its own create barrier, then it will have the growth of the algae concentration.
Okay.
Exactly. You have any point?
I don't have any point. It's only that I have just come visited you and I have received a bad news that you don't have fish in the pond. I wanted to have one, to have a taste of one fish so that
You wanted to have a taste of one fish?
Yeah.
But maybe we have another pond, but not a pond. It's like a dam. Do you know it from Komakara?
Makara, yeah.
Do you know that big
I've
dam?
never been.
Oh, you have never been there?
Yeah.
So one day I'm just planning to have a net that I want to withdraw some fish from there. You know, it's for the government. Yeah, so the government allows anyone who has an intention, positive intention, to remove some fish. So I might give you a recap on how I have just reached. So as I'll just invite you to see how we are just fishing from there, because I'm an expert in fishing into that fish pond. Because not a fish pond, it's a dam.
It's a dam.
Because no one has ever fished there than me.
Okay, wow.
Exactly. So the government selected me, and they came and we put the thought together that I might be advising people on how to get some fish from there, and whoever wants to get some fish, he has to pass through me and show the details and everything like that. Yes, bro. Ah, fine. How are you? So that's how things are running. So the same day, I'll just give you an invite.
So when I was young, I had to hear that dam is so dangerous. Yeah.
It's dangerous if you don't know how to swim, or you don't have anything to do there, or maybe you are incited with other people that let's go and swim there, let's go. So whenever you go there and you don't know how to swim, it will be chaos for you.
See, it's too deep.
It's very it's very deep.
So you use boats?
Manual boats.
Which are those manual?
You take plantain, the stem of the plantain, the banana.
Yeah.
Then you join some sticks, one banana, second banana, and the third banana, you join some sticks. Then you put a ladder on top. Then
So
you
it
put
can
some 10 liters. Then you sit, then you have the cooking stick. You know the cooking stick?
Yeah.
Eh?
Mwiko.
That one. Exactly. Then you prevail. Everything gonna be very fine. But we have a problem in that dam. We have much of the logs, because it was not dug. In 1952, that dam was not dug. They came because it was like a valley. during that time, and it was a swampy area. So the only thing the government did, it came and took some of maram, then it heaped at the lower side of it. So because it was deep down, it's like right now here, you can even see at this point here, like here. So it was like this way. We have water from Nyabohanse. It's coming from Nyabohanse. It's like now this dam here. Now it was coming and joining something like this ditch here. You see? So now that let's talk about that dam. It was a narrow path, like a valley. So they came and they blocked at the far end, like now blocking there. So this water was coming and it was coming and raising at that block they just constructed there manually, and it was a very big blockage, very big one. It's more than it's like 30 meters wider. Exactly. So whenever they blocked it, so the trees were cut inside there because people were farming around it. So it's like this area you can talk about now where they want to construct a dam here. We have such kind of the trees there, we have some trees there. So they come and cut the trees, then the dam is now moving. So we have some big logs inside there. If you don't know the spots where they are, you can just end up leaving there your net or fishing net. Yeah, but I'll give you the information. That's why the government came to me, because I know that fish pond. I know that dam very well, because I've ever done some business there. It's not right now that I'm doing fish farming. I ever did it from the recent time.
The history of that dam is too big.
I have a history, but the history of people dying there, it's normal, and it was open to everyone. You can get to the dam using any route, but by now it's restricted already. It's fenced, and it was rehabilitated. During that time, you just remember you cannot see from this point to the other point, because it was covered with much of the forest around.
Yeah.
But right now, you can just wonder, it's just left it on. So it's just fenced, and it's very, very clean. So it's either you want to die, you go inside, you alone. I want to go to die. It's only that way. But if you scare yourself and you fear God, it's only you sit far end, then you see how people are just practicing everything. But God has everything to us, because whenever we were just fishing there, we got some miscellaneous effect, because I was fishing while the renovation was done. So there's a point that we had a hill, these of the ant hill. So we were just passing through that position, and we had much of the mud fish. And also talk about the mudfish and the catfish. You know, they were stocked there by the government. They came and they threw there some catfish. So, and also the fish inside there. So whenever we were just passing there, and we just got out from that position at the hilltop, the excavator came and took the hilltop this way. Yeah, my friend, what we found at that spoon, it's called a spoon of excavator.
Yeah,
that hand.
Yeah.
So no, now it's coming out this way. My friend, we got a very big snake. A very big one. And that's where we were just passing, guys. I'm just telling you this as a fact. And those are stories.
To hear that there is a very big snake.
That's where now.
I was too young.
Imagine now, it's like this fish pond here, and the hilltop is here, and we are passing down there with a net. You know, we were just pulling the net via the ropes. We were having ropes. Now the net is far end. We have the ropes here. Now we are now moving. So whenever now we moved from there, we reached, now we are just removing some fish and catfish, and that place had much mudfish and catfish. We liked passing there, but never knowing what was there. Only God, I'm telling you. And also we have whenever we had some of talk about the thorns, you know, that area was covered with some indigenous crop. We talk about trees and such kind of the shrubs. So the thorns were falling inside there, and you cannot go inside there with a gumboot. You cannot go there with boots. It was bare leg. Yeah. So whenever you are just stepping there, you step on a thorn, my friend. It's inside, but then you remove it. They will continue the journey, you know. So that's how the things were. Even one day, maybe you can just go there, so as I can give you the history on how we just removed some fish from there, because it's a very big history of me. Even I fished up to midnight. one day.
Hey, me, I can't go even. We were told not to, don't approach that place.
It was said, because even me, I was never allowed during the ancient time, whenever I was small, because the school that I learned, Rokera Primary School, it's just on top, you know. So if it's on top, it's just coming like a sloping area downwards, you know. So it's like only like 200 meters from the primary school I learned. So people in games time, they were just rushing from school to there. But come home, while you know, whenever you go and swim, how your body becomes, you become you have never applied oil. You have never applied oil onto your body. So you are looking pathetic, you know. So you look like the person from hell.
You have applied ash in your body.
Exactly. So whenever you come at home, you're looking like that way. Whenever you go and swim, no one will give you perfume or just kind of the oil to apply. So you come home this way with your bag. So you have to come home. Hey, my friend, you'll get worse things. Your father or your mother will dismantle you like something else. So everyone was that. But whenever I grew big, I had that intention of fish farming. Whenever I finished my Form 4, I had my fish ponds here. Then I had to adventure myself. I had to expand myself. I went to that kind of a pond. Then I removed some fish. But one day, I'll give you more of the content coming from that dam, the history of that dam.
Okay.
Exactly.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, because we have
more lineup coming for you.
Yeah, more lineup coming from me and from Gintu.
Exactly.
About the dam. Me, I used to believe, and I also believe that dam is too dangerous.
Up to now, it's dangerous.
Yeah, it's
not
dangerous.
Anyone
I don't know
is
even if I will approach, how I will go.
Guys, the dam we are talking about, I'm gonna be giving you more of. I have a video backyard there that I just did there, and I wanna be giving you now the history, because that one was just adventuring. Now I'm going to give you a history from 1952 when it was constructed.
Where?
Up to date.
I don't know even if I was to be
the
born.
only person, my father was 1 year.
Ah?
My father was 1 year during that time.
My
even them,
even
they grew. Whenever my father grew up, the only village, all of that my village where you came to see the chicken from my home, the whole of that village, no one had a well, no one had a borehole. All the cows had to go to that area so that they can just take water from there. Exactly. So I have a big history, because even me, I was part of that team of chasing animal too. And also we have a road there that was constructed in 1994 via the Italians that is passing. It's called the Great North Road. So whenever you're passing with cows, we had some miscellaneous challenges coming out from that road. So that video gonna be coming maybe probably tomorrow, and I'm gonna be giving you more of the stories of our village.
So let's continue with the other activities. There is so many activities in this fish pond area.
Yeah.
So as he said, we want to how is it called? To burn some maize. And
you want to roast maize?
Yeah.
You want maize?
Yeah.
I don't know if the fire is still firing. You're gonna be checking how things are coming. So guys, keep it tuned, keep it vibing, because we are coming out with more of the segmented things coming out from this position. Keep it locked, keep it coming. We are together, but this color here, only God knows.
Only God knows.
Exactly.
And the Hindus will tell me the reason why they always apply this.
Oh, the Hindus are the ones that
because I'm copying them. The Nigerians, I just like their vibe.
Exactly. So guys, we are coming to a conclusion coming out from this my fish ponds here, and we are taking you. Thank you very much for you watching the video and subscribing, liking, sharing, and the other things are coming more lit from this position. Keep it tuned, keep it coming.
Bye.
Bye.
So guys, thank you.